Hello, welcome to today's webinar. Okay, so we are still people streaming in. So let me tell you about what we do. But before I do that, let me run a poll. Is this your first time here? But I only see one or two new names, so I'm not sure if you're first time here. But let me tell you about what we do here. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking through you his thoughts and ideas for specific currency for each day. Monday, Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday, Euro. Wednesday, Pound. Thursday, Yen and Gold. Friday, which is today, is the Canadian dollar. So today it's a Friday, so Gene will be talking about the Canadian dollar as he will be taking us through different time frames. This webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Gene will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlighting potential targets and risk. However, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Gene runs LCMs Traders, which is where training is conducted to get traders to be consistent and profitable. And Forex Briefcase, which are managed account services where Gene trades more than $10 million USD on a daily basis. Gene has been invited to speak on many stages globally, and in fact, very recently, he has been invited to Money FM, a Singapore financial radio talk show, to give his views on what has happened in the forex market. So now let me run a second poll and let me know where did you come from, join from, right? So how did you get here? And to get to this webinar, because it's very important where if you have friends and family who's actually trading Forex, it is good to share with them and come to this webinar to get prepared to trade Forex. But while you're doing the poll, let me do some sharing. Okay, sharing on the opportunity to share with you on LCMS Traders Club. Now, this is a private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, coach you to be a much better and profitable trader. This is a place to be regardless of whether you are new, experienced, part-time, or full-time trading. If you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you'll be enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is when you're told where to get in the trade, you do not know where to exit. So you can see here on all the trades we have here, we first issue the signals here in the Traders Club. And then we also not only do that, we also tells you why we enter a trade, and if we're at a point of TP1, TP2, TP3, or any decision making, we see that something is happening, we will suggest you to exit out, secure your profits, or to continue to hold on. So it is going to be very beneficial here. So in the long run, you will not only earn from the signals, you also learn how to trade better. Now, if you are here also to learn new strategies, require some coaching to be confident, we also have members only live sessions on a Monday and Wednesdays to run through trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market economic developments. So we have on every Monday evening, uh, excuse me, where is it? Where's the daily, weekly live call here? You can see here, we have a lot of information here, all the weekly here. We tell you about the economy roundups last week. We also talked about more about the signal coaching and or even more details on why we enter, why we exit out, and answer any of your questions. We also have group coaching by Jin on Monday, to talk about anything, questions you have, psychologically questions. We also look at what's going to come in a week, how to prepare for the trading for that week is going to be very important. Or in fact, you will trade about 1 hour or 15 minutes or any other thing, questions that you might have. And not only that, on Wednesdays, we also have here, okay, all the different coaching sessions on new strategies, setups based on the 5 steps analysis for the LCMS Traders Club. We have here now the trading trend strategies for moving averages, channels. We also talk about divergence previously. We talk about the pin bars, chart patterns, and many, many more. So we have a lot of videos here, and also live sessions that we have here. Now, so this is really the place to be to actually pick Gene's brains, treat Gene's minds on anything on trading related subjects, questions that you might have to further improve yourself. Now, not only that, you can see we have a wide range of analysis. We have a lot of signals here coming in but we also have lots of wide range analysis. We have students, or members here also posting out what they are reviewing, what they've seen, what the possible trade ideas we have. We have a lot of analysis coming in here. We also have every morning we will put up a currency watch list on what we see, what the actions, possible actions to buy or sell, entry level, potential profits, many more here we have. So really, this is really a place where we provide you the best information, shortcutting your way to a trading success. Now you may ask how to join. To join the group here, all you need to do is to go to LCMs Traders Club. A link will be provided in the chat right now. So join that. It is, you should scroll all the way down, a lot of information here telling a lot of students saying, and the members saying it's really very well good. So we have here, it is a paid subscription of $199 a year, which really is less than $1 a day. But if you are facing a lot of uncertainties and you're trading and any risk in your trades as well, you will really need to join this club to get guidance towards profit and get some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. Okay, so has been great. So let me stop sharing this LCMS Traders Club and now pass it back to Jin to talk more about the Canadian dollar. Jin.
Actually, before that, can you share with them about the 4-day course as well?
Okay, sure. Let me share more about the 4-day course here. Let's see now. Let me go to the 4-day course then. Okay, let me get it here. Share. And let's see now. 4-day course. 4-day course here. So we're going to have a 4-day course. It's going to be exciting news coming in next week on a Tuesday and Wednesday for 2 weeks. Jin is going to be teaching you the exact steps and the strategy that he's been using, analyzing the market, trading on the market, really basing on the 5 steps analysis. Right here, you can see that he has been really very successful in trading the forex market just based on the 5-step analysis that he has developed himself. So it is really a best time. Share with your friends. If you're not in it already, do join. The link will be put it up on the chat as well. Do go ahead and join this and pick Jin's brain and learn from him on how he really trades in the forex market. You will really be learning on how to read the economic news, retell the trend, how was the trend, find support and resistance, then use indicators to fine tune and time your entry, and then really learn how to trade both the news and the technical fundamentals and technical analysis to do a high probability trades. Now, how do you go about doing here? It's really very simple. Go all the way, look for the analysis. It is on the 1st, 3rd, 8th, and 10th December in the evening from 7 to 10. You will also get the MACD customized indicator from Jin that he has developed. Okay, he has fine-tuned it to have a fast, what we call the fast MACD. You will get this as well. You will also have the course material in PDF form. Okay, all these will be given to you absolutely free. There's no cost to it. Just all you need to do is spend time from 7 to 10 to listen to him. I encourage you to join and do share with your friends and families who trade Forex to join us. These are the 4 evenings to learn how Jin trades Forex so profitably as well. Very, very well. Okay, so go ahead and join now. When you join, you'll be asked to give approval to join this LCMS in this Facebook LCMS Traders 4-day FX Kickstarter Facebook page. You will actually, and all the live videos will be all posted here. All the information will be in this Facebook group. So don't delay anymore and join now and share as well. Okay. So now, Jin, that's back to you.
We have about 80% of people who have voted that they want you to tell them more about Bitcoin. So I will go through Canadian dollar. I will talk about the news today and also next week. But I'll give you 2 minutes to prepare for your analysis about Bitcoin. It is super exciting. We ran this poll because we saw Bitcoin go up to high since 3 years ago, and it's come down about 6% now. So I'm sure Daniel has a lot more to tell you about why it's dropped and what to look out for from this point onwards. So looking at the news, again, forextradingasia.com. Make sure if you haven't already registered for an account, use this site. I do all my analysis here. I will tell you about where I see the market trading, my daily analysis, all the news, all the info is there. All right. With the economic calendar, you can actually see that. You can actually see that today, the 27th, there is not a lot happening. There is not a lot happening at this point. Um, not much news. There's some Euro news which we spoke about to death already, and then more Euro news. Nothing much else happening. Okay, so from this point on, looking at Canadian dollar in particular, it's going to be very, very, very quiet. Nothing much going to happen, especially with Thanksgiving yesterday, Good Friday today. Not much happening, but considering that we're looking at it into 1 week later, showing you how the charts look like. This is the US CAD on the H4 time frame. The last time we spoke about it, I said that if it was going to close below 1.3036, we could look for further downside. It took a very long time, right? So it didn't happen. It bounced back up, tested 1.3065, and then when it finally broke and closed below 1.303, we saw that move downwards almost towards 1.29. Good 40 pip profit there before now consolidating again. At this point, I do think that we might actually see, not today, more like next week, today, some consolidation this way. And then over the period of next week, we might see it come very slightly downwards and test this 1.2964 level again, or 1.2965 level. Not going to be super interesting for the US CAD. I don't think there's a lot of news or happenings that could drive the US CAD prices significantly higher or lower, despite it being a bit of a Black Friday, right? At this point. But we are at the end of the week, we are at the end of the month, and we're almost at the end of the year as well. So looking into what could happen next week. So I'm not super excited about the US CAD, but looking at what could happen next week. Scroll up, click on this. So this is how you prepare, right? This is how you can prepare for your trades, right? Look into next week, look into what could happen, what big news you want to pay attention to, a few things to highlight, all right? A few things to highlight here on, where is it? Scroll down, Okay, on Tuesday, not at okay, on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m., we have the Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision, most likely going to hold it at 0.1%. Pay attention to what they're likely to say at the rate statement. The last time they did this cut from 0.25 to 0.1, it was a hawkish cut. You saw the Aussie dollar continue moving upwards. We caught that during the call. Make sure you turn up on Monday. I'll tell you what I analyze and what I think is going to happen for this rate decision on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Okay, and then on Wednesday, where is it? All that news, ignore that. On Wednesday, we have the manufacturing index very, very early in the morning. Don't worry about that one too much. But we have the GDP numbers, Aussie GDP numbers at 8:30 a.m. That's going to move prices quite significantly as well. So you can see that next week it might actually come up to be quite Aussie focused, especially early in the week. Early in the week will be quite Aussie focused. And then as we scroll through, we have ADP non-farms happening. We have more Aussie, more Kiwi news happening on Thursday morning. Where is it? the most important news. The most important news you want to pay attention to. We got a lot of Aussie news coming out again early in the morning. And then on Friday evenings, we have non-farm payrolls again. On Friday evening, we have non-farm payrolls again. I will tell you more about the non-farm payrolls next week. I think we are actually, yeah, we are going to be running a non-farm payroll competition again. Was it $100 up for grabs? $100 up for grabs. I don't know why I'm giving money away. $100 up for grabs if you guess it exactly, and $50 up for, oh wait, Amazon vouchers, not dollars. Amazon vouchers up for grabs. $50 if you are closest without going over. $100 if you are exact. And we have one guy last month who guessed exactly already. So make sure this is only available for Traders Club members. Make sure you join the Traders Club. To join the competition, right? With that said, I've shared everything. Back to Daniel.
Myself. Okay, so okay, fine. Let me share more about Bitcoin here. That's why I do have an analysis here. Look at me. Bitcoin, can I? Ah, yeah, there you go. Where is my Bitcoin? So just for a reference itself, I do see technically that there has been a trend. Yes, right. It's been uptrend. It's pushing so high, almost the next resistance level of 19653, which actually happened way in December 2017. So as you can see, it has been trending upwards. Very nice. According to the trend, goes up, bounce off from the trend line again, and then pushing back upwards. It could continue to move upwards, but I think it's going to, looking at the data here itself, is going, most likely is going to stay within this support level resistance. But if it do breaks above 19653, I think it could push even higher, much higher. How much higher? That is a good question. A lot of analysis has been talking about it could go about 25,000, 30,000. This because I don't have a reference data, so we'll just say that it could possibly go to as high as a mix. Like we're looking at support level here, it could go as high. It's possible to go as high as 25,000, 26,000. But if it breaks 19,600 and 19,653, this resistance level. However, if it breaks down anytime the trend line down here, then we will possibly look down at a closing to move towards 12,500. But unfortunately, right now, it seems that a lot of institutional, there's a lot of people on buying up the Bitcoin when I read the analysis. So do bear in mind, I think it's right now hovering this week and next week, most likely going to hold between these two levels, and we're going to see what's going to happen in the market. Okay, then that's all for the Bitcoin. Okay, great. So okay, I'm going to launch a. Yes, Jin has launched a poll again.
66% have said that you should do this every week. So I think you should prepare. 70% has said that you should do this every week. I think the polls have spoken. You've won more than Biden has won Trump by 73%. This is almost like a Singapore government walkover already. So I think the crowd has spoken. I'm going to share these results, make it official. Everyone can see. No one voted no. Everyone voted yes. We shall lock it in, make it concrete. Every Friday, Daniel will be sharing about crypto. And let's not limit it to Bitcoin. It could be Ethereum. It could be anything that is moving significantly in the market. So look forward to that. I look forward to that as well.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Since everybody wants it, Jin wants it, Jinwei wants it. Everybody I seeing is laughing and smiling, so being so happy. So yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Okay. So again, finally coming. I'm gonna give you a review question. Let me know how about you think about this webinar. And by the way, a recording of this video will be uploaded. Thank you for joining this session. See you back on Monday. We'll be talking about the Aussie and New Zealand dollar. So, okay, see you then. Bye.